And hello, and welcome to the Kyoshi Herbie Bagwell TV show. I am your host, Kyoshi Herbie Bagwell. I want to say hello and a thank you to everybody here at SCC TV. You guys have been wonderful. We're embarking on a new year and a lot of new stuff coming up, a host of messages all over social media. But I want to thank you all for watching the Kyoshi Herbie Bagwell TV show. Let's get started. Take him, book a height. Taekempo martial arts, the combination of Taekwondo and, of course, Shaolin Kempo. As a 9th degree black belt in Taekempo martial arts and, of course, in Shaolin Kempo, I'm here to just spread the good news of martial arts. It's so important that whatever style that you're going to study or you're taking or you're thinking about taking martial arts, I believe one of the hardest things it is just get in the class. And once you're in the class, man, it just flows. And I think I can talk to and speak for all the instructors, try to get the class on time. So now we're going to do what they call a six-part series on black belt Taekempo. We're going to go up to more than likely all the way up to 6th degree black belt in Taekempo martial arts. But I'm going to also put it in 2 parts. I'm going to show you all the combinations of course, of Shaolin Kempo. I'm going to also show you the katas. Let's get started. So we did Kwan-Ge already, but again, Kwan-Ge, Po-In, Ge-Bak, Uyam, Chun-Jang, Ju-Che, Semel, Yu-Shin, Che-Young, Yan-Ge, So-San, Se-Jang, Tong-Il, and of course, Kata Basai Dai. Now, the 2 katas I didn't mention were, of course, is Uji and Mu-Mu. Those are what we call Grandmaster katas. So after we do Yan-Ge, it goes into Uji, and after Uji, it goes into Mu-Mu. And of course, after Mu-Mu, that's when you start getting into Se-Song, Se-Jang, of course, Tong-Il, and Kata Basai Dai. All those katas are so beautiful, but you really see them in tournaments, which I don't understand. But at the end of the day, COVID just nailed everything in 2020. But we're going to go from 2019 to 2021. We're going to skip over 2020. So let's go ahead and get started. I'm excited. And hello to everybody out there. Thank you for the wonderful, wonderful comments. I miss you too. But we are back in the full swing. So let's go ahead and get it going. Now, the first card we're going to do, of course, is, we are going to do Po-In. Po-In, of course, is considered 1st degree black belt in ITF, International Taekwondo Federation, okay? I'm gonna go real slow. I'm gonna narrate the kata. And what I do with my black belt katas, I narrate them at first, and then I go ahead and I do the kata over again, okay? So here we go. Bao, okay? Junbi, Hana, and this is called Po-In. I'm gonna go real slow. I shoot to my left, I come up, side kick, strike, punch, 1, 2, double punch here, spear finger, 2 forearm block. I'm gonna go real slow. Circular smash block, left over right, chamber, look to my right, pole block in a back stance, okay? Come up, left over right, stretch block or 2 elbow strike. I look to my left, back fist, circular smash block, double knife. And I switch. I come up, side kick again, strike, punch, 1, 2, double strike from here. Spear finger, 2 forearm block, circular smash block going to my left, chamber, pole block into a back stance. Right foot to left, right over left, double elbow strike, look to my left, strike, smash block, aya, baro. Come here, right leg, right leg. Now I want to do Po-In again, a little bit faster, but still at home, you still can follow along. Of course, log on to Bagwell Academy of Martial Arts. Come on down to Bagwell Academy. Always say hello. And I love my coffee. 2 sugars and skim milk, medium. Here we go, okay? Take Kempo Kai. Hey, bow. Hands by my side. Taekwondo, Po-En. Junbi, Aya. From here, Hana. Come up slow. Come up, side kick, strike, punch. 1, 2. Circular smash block, chamber, pole block. Left over right, double elbow strike. Look to my left, strike, circular smash block, open hand strike, switch, come up from here, side kick, strike, going really slow, punch, 1, 2, circular smash block again, chamber, pole block, right foot to left, again, double elbow strike, look to my left, my right, excuse me, circular smash block and end it. Aya, paro. Right leg, right leg. Now, whenever you're doing black belt katas, you want to stay traditional and you want to say the kata's name before you actually do the kata. So, we have a 6-part series of black belt katas and black belt combinations in Tae Kempo martial arts. Again, it's a combination of Taekwondo and Kempo. I mixed them together, hence Tae Kempo martial arts, okay? So now we're going to get into 1st degree black belt and Tae Kempo martial arts in our combinations, because again, we do Taekwondo and Kempo. And we're going to, every kata that I do, I'm going to match it with, of course, a combination in, of course, Shaolin Kempo, okay? Bow, front position, height. Kempo fighting stance in the dojo, or it's a fighting stance out in the street. Our hands are open because we have a grappling game, we have a ground game in Shaolin Kempo. And of course, with TV shows to come in the future, I will bring like a small mat, so of course to show our takedowns to the ground. But the one thing I drive across to all of my students is you never go to the ground when there's 2 or more coming at you at the same time. If you go to the ground, that's when you might get punched in the back of the head or sucker punch or kick someplace. And you're not going to be able to recover only because you have 2 people coming at you. Do not go to the ground. That's why it's imperative that these MMA people and these karate people have a phenomenal stand-up game. So if you have to go to the ground, you're familiar with going to the ground. We go to the ground at Bagwell Academy of Martial Arts every single week. Some may call it mat work. We go to the ground because it's imperative that you have a stand-up game in addition to going to the ground, okay? Because you cannot be one way. You just can't have just one way of doing things. You have to have a plethora. If 2020 didn't teach you anything, you have to have multiple streams of income. You have to have multiple ways of getting the job done. So sometimes you have to quote unquote recreate yourself, okay? And at that point, I will get into what I did personally and professionally last summer in later shows. Let's go ahead and get started, okay? So once again, bow, Kempo fighting stance, height, here. Traditional fighting stance in the dojo, fighting stance out in the street. Now, here we go. Here are the combination numbers in Tae Kempo martial arts when it comes to combinations. Black belt is 17A, 17B. We did that in my last previous show. We're going to jump right to 1st degree today. Now we're going to go to 18A and 18B. Straight punch or hook is coming at me. It doesn't matter. I'm going to block this way, okay? My right hand comes over, grab that person's shirt or even their skin, bringing them to their left. I go with my left elbow, aya, forearm strike, a back leg, heel kick, aya, right, left, right. Cat stance in the dojo, fighting stance out in the street. One more time. Cross block. From here, bring the person over. Aya. Back leg, heel kick. Aya. Right, left, right. Cat stance in the dojo, fighting stance out in the street. The combinations are the self-defense. If you are a Taekwondo practitioner, an ITF Taekwondo practitioner, let me make that more specific, you're going to get your self-defense from Hapkido. I'm also a black belt in Hapkido. Hapkido is bone and joint manipulation. If you are Shaolin Kempo, then you are familiar with what they call Chin Na. Chin Na is something that is very prevalent in Kempo. Chin Na, again, is a subsidiary, but very strong subsidiary of Shaolin Kempo. Very dangerous stuff. I teach that to my 18 and older students at Bagwell Academy of Martial Arts. And I also teach it to my municipalities I teach, and of course the state troopers as well, okay? So hands are up. Here we go. Now, one more time. First degree black belt, okay? Now a bit faster. Cross block. Grab, elbow strike. Heel kick, kiai, aya. Right, left, right. Cat stance in the dojo. Fighting stance out in the street. Hands are up. Now, we're going to go to 18B. 18B is very personal, okay? Soon a person tries to cock back and you punch. We call this the art of the intercepting body, okay? So I'm here or I'm even here out in the street. And soon a person is if they are in my immediate vicinity here, this next move is perfect. And this is what I'm saying. If you look at martial arts like a Batman's utility belt, Batman's utility belt has everything. It's got everything in there. He can shoot something to like 80 feet away or 80 feet in the air, and that can hoist him up according to his weight. He can do whatever he wants. But in that utility belt, he has everything he needs. Martial arts is the same exact way. Instead of having a utility belt around your waist, you have it in your mind. You have several techniques you can do for any occasion, but fear the person who practices that 1 or 2 techniques 1,000 times, but the person that practices 1,000 techniques 1,000 times, they're going to be indecisive. They're going to be unsure. I didn't know what to do. You're going to have those type of people there. They can go someplace else, but at Bagwell Academy of Martial Arts, we go over many, many moves over and over and over and over and over. We have what-if situations. We have scenarios that we go through all the time. We go through situational drills, as I call them, where whatever the situation is, do this or do that. So we have 2 things that we can do in every situation. And it all comes down to your comfortability. But you have to practice these moves, people, over and over and over and over again. That's martial arts. It's the mother of consistency and the mother of repetition. It's imperative, okay? So here we go. Hands are up. We just did 18A, the cross block. Here comes 18B. I'm down here. Person gets ready to throw a punch at me. Wham, I get into him just like this. Take 2 of my thumbs here. Okay, I'm moving up and down. My thumbs go right into the middle of the neck, the trachea almost. So I'm here and it's like 1 right here. My right leg has to move. Once I have that person there, okay, both thumbs are inside that person, okay, I release my left hand. My left hand and my left leg are going to come forward to the person's mouth. We're going to hook him this way. That's how it works. You pull that cheek hard enough, you're not going to get bitten. From experience, I know. Pull the cheek as far as you can to your left, release the body, elbow strike, okay? Very, very intimate stuff. I wrote a book called Taekempo Martial Arts, a close quarter combat art. Of course, it's on Amazon.com. So I wrote a book on this. It's called Taekempo Martial Arts, a close quarter combat art, okay? It's all over the place. Many people have bought and I've signed probably 60 copies now, which is a wonderful thing. So God is good. But once again, here we go. 18B first degree black belt, take Kempo martial arts. Now I'm going to do 18A and 18B. 18A is cross block. Grab that person, aya, forearm, aya, heel kick, right over left. Of course, cat stance in the dojo, fighting stance out in the street. Okay, here we go. Now, 18B, I'm here, straight punch or a hook, it doesn't matter. As soon as the person gets ready to punch, okay? As soon as they get ready to move, the art of the intercepting body, okay? From here, one, get there. It's gotta be your right leg, it can't be your left, because now you're gonna be off balance. We don't want that, okay? It's gotta be the right leg. If you make a wrong move, because the adrenaline is flowing and the ambivalence is going on, if you do go to your left, Shaolin Kempo or Take Kempo martial arts is so adaptive that I can just go around to the other side. It doesn't matter. You see what I'm talking about, people? You just can't be one way. You can't. Now, when you look at a computer can only be hooked up what? One way, right? But with Take Kempo martial arts, the fluidity of it all, it's fluid. The fluidity is so beautiful that there's so many things you can do in a certain situation that you cannot go wrong, okay? Let the person commit first. Nobody wants to start a fight. We don't start fights, but we definitely end them at Bagwell Academy of Martial Arts. We're not gonna start. We're gonna watch what we say and how we say it. We're gonna watch what we do and how we do it. And we're not going to start any fights. It's not what we do. No, 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 no. We are not bullies at Bagwell Academy of Martial Arts. We are not bullies, but we are strong, we are smart, and we are intelligent on how we go about our day. We are humble, and we're here to serve and to help people. That's what Bagwell Academy is all about, because I'm the head, okay? And so it starts at the top, right? So if it starts at the top, it's going to dwindle down. And I'm bleeding positivity onto my students, okay? You know how some parents are? They're just dysfunctional, they're traumatic, they're traumatized, they're very toxic, and unfortunately, that makes for dysfunction, and some of these dysfunctional parents are bleeding off onto their kids. We do just the opposite at Bagwell Academy. I'm gonna bleed off positivity to my students. So once again, here we go. 18A, 18B, cross block, come over, forearm strike, aya, right, left, right. Cat stance in the dojo, fighting stance out in the street. 18B, the art of the intercepting body. I'm minding my business. I can feel danger coming to me. Soon the person wants to cock back the punch or get ready to kick, I'm right there, okay? I come around, fish hook, come around, aya, okay? You want to take that eagle claw. I have friends that call it a fish hook. It's kind of funny. It's not a fish hook. It's an eagle claw right there. 3 fingers with 2 fingers and a thumb. You come around and grab the inside of the cheek and you bring them. Once you control a person's neck and head, you completely control them, okay? But you have to practice move over and over and over and over and over again. You have to, okay? Now, let's get into 2nd degree black belt in Taekwondo. Now, again, it goes Kwan-Ge, that's black belt. Po-En is 1st degree, okay? Now, here comes Ge-Bak. Ge-Bak is considered 2nd degree black belt in ITF, International Taekwondo Federation. Now, there are some other, there's Tang Soo Do, then there's World Taekwondo, there's Taeguk forms, there's Pao-Ge forms. Taekwondo has so many different spin-offs. I'm just partial to ITF, International Taekwondo Federation. Now, I want to answer a question that came out of Vermont, almost going to Maine. And the question was, Kyoshi Bagwell, can you please name the ITF forms from white belt to black belt, which is not a problem. This is for you. And they're really deep into Vermont, almost going to Maine. And here are the katas in Taekwondo. Chunji, Dangun, Dosan, Wanyo, Yogo, Jungun, Taege, Warang, Chungmu, Kwan-Ge, okay? Those are the first 10, of course, in ITF. And again, after Kwan-Ge, then it goes Po-En, it goes Ge-Bak, it goes Ouyam and Chunjang, and I can go on and on and on. And My black belts know all the way up to now. They're just getting Uji. Uji is a gorgeous kata where I'll just show you just the beginning. You come here and it comes here and you strike back, and I mean, it's just awesome. It's an awesome, awesome kata. Okay, so at the end of the day, when you see all these awesome katas, which you will see here on the Kyoshi Herbie Bagwell TV show, I'm just excited. I'm just excited about life. Things have been going great at Bagwell Academy of Martial Arts. Everybody behind the scenes here at SEC TV, I love you. Most, of course, notably my man Frank. He's a great guy. And I'm just happy to see him, like a little puppy dog. But at the end of the day, I'm just happy to be here at SEC TV at the Kyoshi Herbie Bagwell TV show. So without further ado, let's get into Gay Bak. Okay, we have a few more minutes, and I'm just looking forward to everything. And here we go. Bow, Gay Bak. Okay, I'm gonna go slow. June B, because of the amount of room, I'm gonna go really slow and shorten the moves, but I'm going to definitely narrate the kata, okay? From June B, first move, I step back, X block, okay, kick, left, right, I go backwards, high block, slow, low block, riding horse stance, double pressing block, come up, single hand pressing block, punch, back fist. My back will be to you only for a moment. I turn here, double knife, short snap kick, okay? Now from here, left, right, okay? Now from here, what I'm gonna do is a back leg side kick, double knife, okay? Then again, double knife, and again, a 2 forearm block, okay? I'm going real slow, dip, knife hand strike. My back will be to you only for a moment. Right, left, slow left hand low block into a fighting stance. I'm gonna go slow. Back leg side kick 1, shuffle side kick 2, double high punch, okay? Riding horse stance, pressing block. I'm gonna go real slow. Step way over, forearm strike. My right leg comes forward into a back fist. Another riding horse stance, right hand pressing block, punch, strike. My left leg is gonna go way back into a 180-degree turn. My back will be to you only for a moment. I turn into a ridge hand, okay? I'm gonna back up a little bit. I go into a fighting stance. I run, right, left, I kick, turn, double pressing block. I go into a cat stance, uppercut, strike. From here, I step forward, cross blocks, 1, 2, circular double knife hand strike 1, circular double knife hand strike 2, double back fist. From here, I come forward, elbow strike 1, elbow strike 2, chamber, I come forward, high block punch, chamber, I turn, high block punch kiai. Aya, baro, and shun. Gay Bak is the one kata that you will see at a lot of these taekwondo tournaments. But the funny thing about it, I hardly have ever seen Uyam, which I'm going to show you. I haven't seen Chun Jang, haven't seen Ju Che, haven't seen Semmel, haven't seen Yu Shin or Che Young or Yan Gay. It's the wildest thing. Because those are some beautiful, beautiful katas in Taekwondo. And I could never understand that. You got me? After Yan Gay, of course, comes Uji. Then it comes Mu Mu. Then, of course, So-san, Se Jang. And just some beautiful katas in, of course, in Taekwondo. It's just amazing to me, I don't understand it. Tong Il is a beautiful kata. And of course, kata Basai Dai, well, you see that a lot. Kata Basai Dai is gorgeous. But you don't see those high-ranking, as we call it, grandmaster katas. I don't understand that. But I can tell you one thing, there's some beautiful katas. If there's any Taekwondo practitioners out there, contact me at bagwellacademy.com, or come on to the school. Let's work out, man. I have an open door policy. I do not charge mat fees at all. I'm a martial artist. Come on in. Bagwell Academy is doing great. We are solid. We were solid all through the pandemic because God is good. He has breathed on us and kept us and increased us, and it's been amazing. So come on down to Bagwell Academy. I'd love to talk to you about these Taekwondo katas, but enough talk. So here we go. Now, I'm going to do Geibok again without all the narration. I'm just going to do the entire kata. I'm going to take my time with it. I'm going to shorten up my stances. And when I do shorten up my stances, I'm going to let you know at home exactly what I'm doing. Geibok, Chun B. Backward. Backwards to you for a moment. Back leg side kick, shuffle side kick, double punch high. Chamber, riding horse stance, pressing block. Step way over, forearm strike. Back fist, step out, riding horse stance, pressing block, punch, strike. Turn, ridge hand, okay? Fighting stance, right, left, kick, double punch high, cat stance, uppercut, step forward, 1, 2, circular knife hand strike 1, circular knife hand strike 2, okay? Come up here, forearm strike 1, forearm strike 2, chamber, high block, punch, chamber turn, high block, punch, ki. Aya, baro, and shun. Those katas are absolutely beautiful. And to see, oh my goodness, between 28 and 31 black belts on my floor at one time, do all these katas is absolutely beautiful. I love it so much. It all just comes down to what you're going to do in terms of what style you want to take. I'm just huge on clean katas. I'm huge on clean technique. I'm huge on getting this class on time. I'm huge on your neat appearance. I want everything neat from the belt in the back to the uniform. I tell my kids, do not come to class looking like a potato chip, which means they'll come to class with your uniform all wrinkled. I don't play that. No. It is a bad reflection on the person, and you should have enough pride in how you look coming to class, right? So you want to make sure, and I tell all my kids from as young as 4 years old all the way up, the karate uniform is your responsibility. Mom and dad are working, mom and dad are paying the bills, mom and dad are playing soccer mom, football mom, karate dad, soccer dad, and they're dropping you off. The least you can do is be responsible, students, for your uniforms, right? That's the most important thing you can do, okay? Now, let's rehash. Black belt, we have a 6-part series here. This is the first part, this is number 1 show on black belt katas and black belt combinations in Taekwondo martial arts. So here we go. So we did our first degree black belt, which was what now? Yes, it was 18A and 18B, the cross block, of course, and of course the double, thumb strike to right into the neck area. So we did 18A and 18B. We did Po-En, okay, which is considered first degree black belt. Then we did, of course, second degree black belt, which of course is called Geibok, okay? Now, second degree black belt in combinations in Taekwondo martial arts is 20A and 20B, which is absolutely, I just love all my combinations. That's why I teach a lot of the state troopers. It's a variation it's a variation of what I teach the state troopers in many, many municipalities, but this is what we teach, what I teach here in the karate school. Here we go. We got a few more minutes left. Straight punch or hook, it doesn't matter. My first move is I block, open hand block, okay? Once I have an open hand block here, I grab that person's wrist. I take my right foot, it's gonna go on the outside of that person's foot. My right hand in the chamber goes into an eagle claw on the person's neck. So now I have that leverage to bring that person down. I bring that person down on the ground. My right knee goes crushing down to the person between the ear and their neck. I slide up, I attack the wrist, okay? Right over left. Cat stance in the dojo, fighting stance out in the street. Positioning and leverage, balance. Your balance will coincide with your coordination, but you gotta work these katas. It'll work if you work it. You have to do your techniques over and over and over and over and over again. If you don't do them over and over and over and over again, then you're just basically hurting yourself. You're wasting your money. I don't care if you're taking judo, I don't care if you're taking BJJ, I don't care if you're taking Aikido. Whatever you're going to do, work it. My name is Kyoshi Herbie Bagwell. Thank you for watching the Kyoshi Herbie Bagwell TV show. All is well. Good night.